Hey!
Let's make some noise! Dimitris and Markos.
Hey!
Oh, make some noise! All right.
Your journey starts now. Nomad365 program, and every day is a new adventure. Are you ready to live?
You have another video too. You play another
And
video.
let your journey begin.
Yeah!
Dimitris, το μικρόφωνο του.
All right.
That was too hard for Markos, I know.
Yeah, I only dance bachata, guys. Okay, that was the presentation. Next
Yeah.
one.
Actually, that's the most traditional song in Greece. Okay. Yeah.
So thank you, everyone. We will talk about Slomading and the benefits of it and why Danank today. Okay, that happened yesterday. How many joined the Holy Festival yesterday? Wow, most of you, amazing. Yeah. Okay, let's go. This works? Okay. So what is Slomading? How many of you know what is Slomading? Probably most of you or half of you, right? How many do you think that do you believe you are Slomads? Okay. So Slomading is usually when when a nomad stops kind of traveling all the time, like every few weeks or every few days for some people, and starts traveling every few months. So if you are staying in a certain place for 2-3 months or more, this is nomading. And that's what we do in Da Nang since last year. Okay, so 2-3 months or more is staying at the same place. Okay, you may know this place. Oop. Okay. I want to share before, just this one, how we ended up in Da Nang, right? So it was December 23, and I read an article somewhere, that was one of the articles, there were different sites, that they were saying that Da Nang is the second fastest growing digital nomad city destination, okay, in the world. So I was very curious to come to Da Nang to see, okay, why Da Nang? I was around Southeast Asia with Dimitris, mostly in Thailand and Malaysia and some other places. And I read this one, I was very curious. I didn't make it into 23, but January 24, I came here, I fell in love with the city and everything, and I stayed. Okay, how many stayed in Da Nang already? Ah, we have a lot of people. Okay, amazing. All right, so this is how we ended up in Da Nang. And then I said, Dimitris, you should come, you should join us. Why it matters? It helps avoid burnout from constant travel. Okay, you may experience traveling all the time, you are lacking of energy, right? It allows a better work-life balance and encourages deeper cultural experiences and stronger community ties. We'll see about that later with some photos. Okay, the benefits of Slomading. How many have you worked on an iron board? It's just me? Ah, okay. Amazing office, right? So that's what happens if you travel all the time. You may end up in an Airbnb without a table, like this case, and I had to use the iron board to work. So that was before Slomading, before Da Nang. And this is Da Nang. I have my desk, ergonomic chair, all the accessories, everything. I'm staying near the beach because I can rent an apartment for many months and I can afford to have a better rate, let's say, on the rental fee. Okay. Then, cost-effective lifestyle. That was in the Netherlands. How many are you here from the Netherlands? Nick? Yeah, we have Michelle, oh, Bianca, amazing. Oh, many people from the Netherlands. So that was in the Netherlands, in Omen, you may know, close to Zwolle, northeast of the Netherlands. And that was my room and my office. Super tiny, right? How many have you experienced this during your travels, to work in so super tiny room? Okay, so we have a few. Okay, and that was, let's say, the main house. And this is now, in Da Nang. 2 bedrooms, big living room with a kitchen and amazing view to the beach, near the beach, 1 minute to walk. And you know what's funny? This place had double price than this one. That's the funniest thing, right? Double price than this one. Okay, what else? Deeper cultural immersion, right? We experienced with Dimitris Da Nang in winter, in the rainy season, as you can see.
That's the only photo that includes me. Yeah, in the whole presentation.
Sorry.
What a guy.
I didn't find any photos. You
He
only have
didn't find any photo.
you only have from Thailand. So, you know, experiencing how to recover after getting sick in Vietnam with Vietnamese ways, right? How many know what is that? Ah, maybe some Vietnamese, right? Okay, and then this is how I was protecting myself from the cold from Hoi An to Da Nang, and we also celebrated the Vietnam Cup in football a few months ago. That was an amazing experience. We even celebrated even more than the Greek Cup in 2004, right? It was amazing. Okay. You see?
Oh,
I have one more.
okay, another photo.
Okay, so health and well-being, more benefits. Da Nang is full of health and well-being. You know, there are groups with calisthenics, and pickleball is a huge thing. And we also have a side event with Emily on the 28th in Hoi An. And yeah, you can experience arts. You can cook at home. That's what happens if you stay in a place for more time, usually. If you travel all the time, we usually eat at restaurants, right? So now we have also the option to cook at home. It's easier. And stronger community connections. This is our amazing team of volunteers. Some of them, we have way more. And that was yesterday, and that was when we were watching the Vietnam winning the soccer cup. It was an amazing experience. Lorenzo is also here. Where is Lorenzo? Is here?
No.
I can't see him. Okay. And let's see why Da Nang now. Dimitris,
Okay, I will talk too.
your weapons, my lord.
Okay, I didn't know that.
You're allowed.
It's a surprise.
You're allowed to talk.
Say, who came to Da Nang for the first time?
Oh, wow. Good job.
We did great job. Okay, what's
We
your
need-
experience? Yeah.
We need to give them a warning. You may never leave
know,
from Da Nang.
It's not that Da Nang is affordable. You take some, it's the value of money that you get, okay? It's what you get, because you can find also affordable places in other, locations, but it's what you get with what you give. That's the most important thing. When it comes to Da Nang, I haven't traveled to Latin America, but from Europe and Asia, that I have traveled to more than 25, 27 countries. Da Nang has the best value for money. Okay. as Markos said before, we paid much more in other cities, and what we took, it was nothing.
And stress.
Yeah, stress. So stressful.
Many times.
Even to when it comes to rental, okay, so many options that you have in Da Nang. Of course, Mian and Anthong are the most popular areas, okay, when it comes to foreigners, expats, nomads, etc. But also there are, I see Da Nang is expanding, so I believe in the next 5 years we will have more areas which will be popular for foreigners, nomads and expats. So why Da Nang? Have you? Yeah. Also his face again. Yeah. Okay. So great internet. Yeah. And we have 10 co-working spaces.
Yay!
Amazing. When we came last year, there were 4.
Yeah, less. Half. Yeah,
half.
5.
Yeah,
4.
5. Okay.
We had 5 new ones last year. It's
Yeah, we have 5 new co-working spaces the last year. So we have the beach. Okay, there's a lake. There's the river. Whatever again, Markos. We have Markos again. You know, yeah. So many things to do in Da Nang, and I'm talking with many friends that they are travelers, and I'm saying, you know, Da Nang, okay, maybe it's not the best touristic, let's say, city, and you just need less than a week to see everything. But when it comes to your, you know, your routine, your daily routine, I believe it's one of the best places to live here. Yeah, you are so calm, and everything is easygoing. Even the traffic in Mian, it's not you know, terrible. Okay, yeah, it's much better than the city. And of course, we can compare it with Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh. I don't even visit these cities yet, so I feel very stressful when I'm in the big cities. So, Markos.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I talk a lot.
Okay, so we have a vibrant community here and networking, and Jeremy has like 1,000 meetups every week, all kind of different meetups and activities. So this is the content creators meetup, which is every Saturday morning, except that weekend, right? And yeah, there are Facebook groups, WhatsApp groups, Telegram groups, full of nomads and expats. They are very active. You can find all kinds of things in Da Nang. It's very big community, and more people are coming. We also have like a kind of migration of nomads from Chiang Mai to Da Nang after the burning season, so that's very nice. People go to Chiang Mai, then they come to Da Nang. There are over 20 venues for meetups and workshops. This week on the 19th and 20th of March, we have side events. If you want to, we already have around 10. If you want to host a side event, feel free to contact Emily with the orange clothes, and she will help you organize your side event. Okay, we have it already around 10. More than 10 actually,
More,
right?
16.
Around 10, 19.
16.
Yeah, awesome. And also in Hoi An, 26th and 27th of March in Hoi An, we will also do side events around the city in different co-working spaces and coffee shops and other places. Okay, so many things to do, also sports and arts. And hassle-free long stays. I didn't have a photo of Dimitris on a visa and pass. Okay, so there is 90 days visa, e-visa. Vietnam actually the Greek passport is like a third, it has the third passport ranking in the world, like the third strongest passport in the world, but Vietnam is not part of this country, so we need a visa to visit Vietnam. But yeah, most people, you can get a 90 days visa, right? I think all of you, right? I think so. And yeah, accommodation options for 1 to 3 months or more. I mean, you can rent an apartment even for 1 month with a lease contract. You don't need to rent a hotel, or Airbnb. You can even rent an apartment. Okay, so it's easier. You can also have a Vietnamese bank account. There are Vietnamese banks that they just need your passport, your tourist visa, and your Vietnamese phone number and address, and you can have a Vietnamese bank account, and you can pay everywhere with a QR code, including the market, so you don't need cash or your cards, let's say, if you have this one. And you can easily go to Laos as a day trip for a visa run and extend your visa for 3 months more, or get a flight to destinations like Bangkok and Kuala Lumpur for even $30, $40. So very easy to go around, right? And stay more. So feel free to ask questions. This is the QR code of the Vietnam Nomad Fest. So that's the link. You will see the social media of the event and everything. And you will also find here the application. Who is in the application now? How many of you joined the application? Most of you. Okay.
Yeah.
So we also have the application.
We suggest to create a profile. If you don't want to create a profile, you can just follow the program and the side events. Okay, but if you want really to connect with people here, you should. I think you should create a profile, and yeah.
Exactly. You can connect with people.
You can share whatever you want. You're not obliged, to share everything. It's up to you. And we need to thank Milan. He's not here right now.
What is Milan?
He's coming. He's in SEO in
yes, exactly.
conference.
He's in a different, exactly. So feel free to create an account at the application. You can even search with keywords to find like-minded people. For example, who is a coach here or something like that. And you can also follow the full updated program. Okay. So thank you all for everything. Let us know if you have any questions about
all right,
Aman.
let's make some noise. Let's give it up. No need for that. John. Hi guys, now we're gonna open the floor for some Q&A. So raise your hand if you have some questions, please.
Hey Markos and Dimitri, great speech. Glad to be here. And I've been living in Thailand for about 5 years now, so definitely consider myself a Slomad. And they have a new visa, it's called DTV, which I applied for, but it was rejected because I made some small typo. Oh. So, non-refundable, but whatever. So this e-visa seems very attractive, and I think this is my second time in Da Nang. And I think it's great value for money, great quality of life. And I would consider actually moving here, potentially.
Wow.
Yeah, welcome, Mike.
Yeah.
Welcome, more than
Mike
welcome.
is
It's a little
Thai
cooped up on-
fanatic. He's come to Da Nang.
Okay.
But so far, I love the island where I'm at in Thailand, and my fiance is there, so I don't want to just leave. Yeah, well, she doesn't want to live here.
Take your time.
But so what's my question? Let's see. So how does the 90-day e-visa work? Do you have to do border runs all the time, or
Exactly.
does that work?
Yes. So every 90 days you need to go to Laos with a bus trip or just get a flight, go somewhere else and come back.
Or you can just fly to Thailand to see your friends there. Any children that you have.
Exactly.
All right. Are there any other questions for Markos and Dimitris?
So given that you're doing like the 90-day visa runs and you're not actually, I guess, like legally, like it's like a tourist visa, right? How do you like handle like taxes and health insurance and things like that?
So for health insurance, it's usually a global insurance. There are many global companies.
Yeah. We have also the right person here to ask about
if you need
insurances.
insurance,
Yeah. Please.
Christoph, you will discuss the commissions later.
Okay.
Okay. And regarding the taxes, Vietnam doesn't have a digital nomad visa yet. We hope with this event the government will consider, because actually to run this event we had to get the permission from Da Nang City, Hoi An City, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, of Culture, of Tourism, like from everybody to create this event. Okay, Vietnam it works differently, let's say. So we hope after this event they will consider having a Vietnam digital nomad visa in Vietnam. So to make everything easier and better.
You need to request it, Alex.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, so I'll continue on that question. So regarding taxes. So hi, Alex.
Yeah.
So if I think when you move here with the intention of working, then you should definitely apply for a work permit. So there's different types of visas. So we have either a business visa or you can have a work permit. And either or will give you access to have residency in Vietnam. We do have our visa partner who is in the website and in the app. His name is David Tran. He's very, very experienced. He's been doing this for a long time, and he's trusted by a lot of current expats that are living here in Da Nang. So if you guys would like to ask some information about how to get a work permit or how to get a business visa or even an investor's visa, then he will be able to answer those questions. And when it comes to taxes, I think unless you actually get the work permit or the business visa, then you don't have to worry about taxes, because you shouldn't be working on a tourist visa, just like with any other country. People think just because Vietnam is very welcoming and very friendly, people sometimes like to take advantage of that situation, that they don't really enforce or not to an extent. But there are people that are here working on a tourist visa, which is illegal. But if you want to fix that, then you have to go through the proper process to apply to get a work permit slash business visa.
So just to elaborate on that, so when you say working here, do you mean like being hired by Vietnamese companies, or like if you work here and your contracts are abroad, like a lot of people have businesses that are paying them in the US or in Europe, does that still apply there, or is it specifically like, with Vietnamese companies?
That is actually a great question. I'm not an expert on taxes, so just take this with a grain of salt. But it is my understanding, if you're, again, working from overseas and you're in a tourist visa, I don't know the legality. I mean, anyone can work if you're working overseas, right? If you come here for 2 weeks or a month and you have work to get done, then that's perfectly normal. I don't think that they require you to pay taxes, but it's more for the people that are here, like, renewing their 90 days visas continuously. But at the same time, because there's no framework and there's no digital nomad visas, and that's what Markos was mentioning, that we're making a push for the government to open their eyes and keep an open mind to consider doing a digital nomad visa, such as I think if I'm not wrong, I think Thailand is offering one, or
A lot of countries,
yeah, right. So I don't know if Indonesia is, I think, opening something like that as well. Taiwan. So hopefully the government of Vietnam realizes, hey, there's an opportunity to attract more digital nomads. Obviously, Da Nang and Hoi An, they both have been appearing in top searches for digital nomads, sometimes ranking first place or second position. So I think hopefully they will consider that and start taking the right steps to offer different types of visas, such as even digital nomad visas or even retirement visas, which currently they're not available here in Vietnam. All right, so if you have more questions about visas and taxes, then I recommend you talking to David Tran. If you guys need the contact information, I think it's in the app, or it should be somewhere in the website. All right, thank you. All right, next question. We got time for more questions. No? All right, then let's give it up for Dimitris and Markos.
Thank you so much.